All right, boys, got the release of the Birth Star translation. So that means every single card, or at least as many as we all care about from the new set, has been released. So we're going to do a little set review real quick. We'll give you the good stuff, which there is actually a lot of good stuff here. We're going to talk about it as well with the Twitch chats. Twitch chat, y'all can say hi, whatever. But let's get on to it here. I don't think any of these things are going to matter. Nope, this is all pack filler. Tropius, I don't remember. I'm also kind of seeing this for the first time as well. Semi-blind. I know a lot of the big stuff because, you know, I'm not a total dweeb. I'm not off Twitter. I didn't like really hide myself. So some of this other stuff I still have to kind of read, but if I remember this, each your grass Pokemon can't be affected by confusion. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Torterra. Okay, that stuff doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, Wormadam is going to be, there's a bunch of these here, the Wormadams, right? So it's basically going to be new Vespiquen, but without Battle Compressor. I just don't see this being any good. Or it's, yeah, Vespiquen, Flareon, whatever the heck. But without a Battle Compressor like card, I just don't see this working. At least not in standard. All right, Shaymin V Star. The heck does this do? All right, so it's a Revenge Knocker for that thing, and then its V Star is oh, it's an ability that lets you just heal from all your grass types. All right, so Leafeon might be playing this, but otherwise, I mean, I don't really see it. There's enough. I feel like the meta might be shifting to a one-shot meta, so if that does happen, then Shaymin V Star is not going to see as much play. But if we stay in a two-shot meta, then Shaymin V Star is going to seem like a pretty good decision here. Although, actually, is it healing 120, 3, 4? It's all right. I don't know. It might get seen as a 1-1 in Leafeon, but other than that, it's not going to really be relevant. Charizard V Star is going to be great and expanded. I don't know about standard. 2 fire energy in the standard format currently, very tough to get to, but that V Star Blaze 320, that's very achievable in expanded with Welder and all that stuff. Although I know there's some stuff to help it out. I have no idea. In terms of it being a chase card, obviously, it's still always going to have that kind of value. So it's going to be a chase card for sure. Let's see here. What else? Moltres. Not very good, I don't think. Not for your treat either. That's kind of hurtful. Let's see. The rest of the stuff's probably not going to work out. All right, so Infernape is basically a worse version of the meme Kyogre deck. So, no, we're good there. New Lapras. Could be interesting, but again, Paralyzed. There's enough switching in the format. I don't think it's going to be any good. Same thing. 2 water as well for these single prizers is kind of meh. All right, Empoleon, they're trying this cheese again. Yo, Brandon, what's going on, dude? Welcome to this stream. How we doing tonight? We're doing a little set review for the new set review hype. So you can chime in whatever you want, talk about what you want, talk about here as we go through it. I'm sort of seeing this blind for the first time as well. Semi-blind. I know like some of the big stuff because I stayed on Twitter, but like any of this small, like the stuff that wasn't like major, I don't know about. So they're trying this cheat. They're trying this again with the whole no cards in hand, play it on your bench, draw 3. It's not going to work. It's not very good. Lumineon, obviously, everyone cares about this. It's Tapu Lele. You got to pick up your 4 of while you can, honestly, because this thing's going to be amazing. I remember these decks used to be playing 4 Leles at some point. Like, you're going to be doing the same thing here. Especially with that new Ultra Ball coming out. Spoiler alert, Ultra Ball's back, boys. That's why I really care about this set. Manaphy, we got the bench barrier. Bench barrier's back with 10 more HP. So, Ripperoni and Pepperoni for Mew in the expanded format. I'm not going to play with Mew anymore. Reject Mew, return to Manaphy. I also rip Jolteon as the best deck in format. I claimed that literally 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I was like, yo, Jolteon, best deck in format, better than Mew? Question mark? On Gazer Beam stream, and it was like, nah, dude. Yo, they're just 2 days later, he dropped Manaphy. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I guess not, huh? So, rip Jolteon, rip Rapid Strike Urshi, which I think also means rip Duraludon, honestly. But yeah. Preventing all damage seems pretty good. Not now. What do you mean by that? I missed that part. Let's see. We got... You think Rapid Strike will be fine? I guess because I guess they can kind of play around it with the with their first attack, but at least the Melanie version I think is totally screwed. I really do. It did fine with Mew, yeah, but it didn't do fine with Mew. Mew wasn't in the same format as Mew V-Max. That's part of the problem, I think, as well. So it just doesn't have that same matchup spread. I definitely think Jolteon's screwed, though, regardless. Like, Jolteon's completely screwed. Rapid Strike Urshifu is... Yeah. I don't think the Melanie version is going to work anymore. I think you'll see a return to the older version with, like, the box variant. That version will take off, but the Melanie variant is definitely dead. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, fucking this thing, Raichu V. Oh, okay, yeah. This is basically, I think this could be pretty decent. This Raichu is pretty interesting, especially being able to going first and being able to attack on your first turn to charge this thing up. So you're already powered up, and then you can get your Flaffies out as well, because you're gonna be playing this with Flaffy, obviously. It's just a matter of if it's gonna be fast enough, and I do worry about the speed of this deck. Yeah, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be Blounds with oh, what's the fucking card called? Naganadel, right? It's that thing. It's gonna be Blounds with Naganadel all over again. Although, see, the thing is, the difference is, though, is that there's not as much, like, the Broken Lightning support was, like, 2 years ago. You know? And obviously, yeah, you need the Broken Lightning support, I think, to really make this shine. But, which I don't think we have. But, I mean, still, decent little option here for a tier 2 deck, I think. Let's see. Electivire, does this do anything? No, not really. Luxray, does this do anything? 50 damage times the number of energy attached to all your opponents. Nope. Isn't gonna really do anything. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. If you and your opponent have the same number of bench Pokemon, 90 more damage. Alright, that's not gonna really do anything. Well, I guess it's what, 180, right? 180, 160 with the new DCE. Only a stage 1. I don't think it'll do anything. All right. Yo, Makimara Art. Welcome to stream. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. We're just doing a little set review here. The new set, Brilliant Stars. I think that's what it's called. Special Trans. I guarantee you this is gonna get reworded, because of a certain community that's probably going to get real salty about that word. But, you know, who knows? As often you like during your turn, you may move a special energy of one of your Pokemon, another one of your Pokemon. That's actually pretty decent. I don't see it seeing a ton of play, though. It's all right. I suppose it's a stage 2, though. That makes me kind of sad. Plus Choice Belt. Yeah, but I guess everything with Choice Belt, right? And it doesn't... And the thing is that... What? If you're using the DCE, you only get up to 190, which is not enough for that type of stuff. 210 even is kind of suspect, although 210 is very close. 210's very, very close. I guess if you play, if we're going back to, what's it called? We're going back to Claydol for a sec, right? So we're going back to Claydol for a sec. It'd be like, what? You have to have the exact same amount of bench Pokemon, which, by the way, these types of strategies have always been tough to pull off. And what you do, 180 plus 30 is 210, and then you get, or plus, yeah, and then you'd probably get a little bit off of the stadium, which I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. Old Cemetery. It could work. This thing. All right. I was reading people getting kind of pog about this. Yeah, okay, Whimsicott V Star. All right, this is actually, I think, a game changer, possibly. Preventing your opponent from playing tools, or specifically special energy, is really good in this format right now. And this can't get shut off either. Like, there's no way to shut that attack off. That's super duper good. And then you're also able to do 180 to potentially more to your opponent's bench Pokemon. It's pretty solid. You're gonna have to change how you deck build around in this format, because you can't be playing special energies anymore. Whimsicott V Star gets popular. How do you get first turn attack? I think first turn attack I was talking about. Oh, the Duskull that evolves from the ability. Oh yeah, so I guess you go Duskull, Dusclops, and then you go Dusknoir stage 2. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, no, it's a V Star, so it'd be turn 2. And honestly, is the DCE, if I remember correctly, is DCE works on anything, right? It's just -20. So the thing is, you don't even care about the fact that this does, that if this ends up doing 140, like, you generally don't care about that, because this is a lock type deck, and that's not something you care about with lock type decks. Will it be with Shadow Riders? Shadow Rider won't care about, yeah, Shadow Rider might play this actually. Shadow Rider is definitely going to play this, because being able to just ping something for 4 or 5 energy on the bench, it's if you get rid of their bench, if they get rid of their Manaphy, or if the Manaphy is surprised or something like that, super duper good. Yeah, I see Whimsicott V Star definitely getting some play, even outside of Shadow Rider. I could see this becoming its own deck just in general. Anyway, we're gonna move on to Sigilif here. Flip 3 coins, basic energy from your discard pile. That's sneaky good. That could get sneaky good in a format that doesn't have a lot of great acceleration. As a staple, though, we'll have to see. Probably not. We already talked about Wormadam. I don't see this deck being good, honestly. The fact that you can't play, like, all the Wormadam, because these all count as the same Wormadam, is what's going to hold this deck back, right? So you can't play, like, 4 of each Wormadam, which is what I would want to do. I'd want to play, like, 4 of each of them and discard the rest of them. Like, that'd be super duper good, or something like that. Maybe like 3 of each, but you can't. You have to pick and choose which types to play, and to me that's a little less good. Let's see. Lucario Roaring Resolve. I have not read this. I mean, it's okay, I suppose. It's new Charizard. It does a little less than Charizard though. So like what, you go hand attach, use the ability, hand attach turn 1, turn 2, hand attach, use the ability. You're hitting for 190 at that point. You have to discard all fighting energy too. You can't mix and match your energy, which means that you can't use some of the good acceleration in the format, which is kind of unfortunate. Too bad though. It could be a little sneaky, like a sneaky ladder deck here, but honestly, I don't see it doing too much unless it could hit for weakness somehow, like unless you're hitting for weakness, which a couple decks are like that. Let's see. The Garlic doesn't really do anything. Oh, here we go. Muck. All right, Muck here. This card, this is definitely getting played in Leafeon. Problem is that there's not really a super consistent way to poison things other than giving up your supporter for turn with Koga. At least I can think of off the top of my head right now. But in a like making people's retreat cost even more, doing the 60x, even that one Muck, you're doing 60 extra damage. But honestly, that deck plays Inteleons, the Inteleon ping line, and it may not be worth it to play any more than 1 or 2, and at that point you're not really changing too much about your damage. Isn't Koga rotated? Is it? Let me check that real quick. Koga's Trap. It may be. It is Unbroken Bonds. So yeah, Koga's Trap is rotated. So you're right. It doesn't even work with that. So never mind. Just cancel literally everything I just said. Thank you there, Angelo. Let's see. What the fuck is this? Float 2 coins, 1 heads, point reveals their hand, card at the bottom of their deck, 2 cards at the bottom, and you choose the order. It's all right.
Excuse me.
Have
we got a show for you?
It's okay. I don't know. Someone's gonna, some asshole's definitely gonna try playing stall with this, something like this. I hear some Twitter talk that people are really excited about stall variants right now, and I don't like to hear that type of chatter. All right, Honchkrow V with the Honcho Slash. This is gonna be absolutely out of control and expanded. Tool drop expanded, so damn good now with this because you're able to get four tools onto a single Pokemon. Really damn good. So look out for that. I don't know about standard. I doubt you can definitely cheese things by like attaching what double cape, double like the choice, where the fuck it's called, double the new one. You can get up to like 300 HP. Like that could get really busted. If there's a way to get your tools back, this could be the stall card. Oh yeah, and all the broken dark support too. Yeah. Electrode. I don't know if I'd play Electrode with this. To be perfectly honest, I think I would just run the broken dark support and then I'd just run regular tool drop. Actually, no, fuck that. I'd probably just run regular tool drop, like the single prize tool drop, like Sigilif, whatever the fuck, not Sigilif, well, like whatever, replacing whatever that deck variant was. But then you just replace Sigilif with this, and then you attack with tool drop attack, unless Sigilif is the tool drop attacker, in which case you attack with that, right? Obviously, you play both. That's probably what I would do, honestly. And then you'd also play. Oh god, there's the. There's that shit where it's like if you have multiple tools in discard pile, like 8 or more tools in discard pile, some shit like that, you end up you're able to attack with nothing, no energy. I think you play some of that as well. I could get really nasty and expanded. Let's see. Till the end of your next turn, defending Pokemon weakness is now dark. Doesn't, kind of irrelevant. I don't think anyone's gonna play that. Let's see. Probopass. Nope. Heatran. Oh, actually, okay, hold on. I pretty much 3 for 160, where it's pretty not that hard to get to. I actually might play this in my I have a really old video where I have like an attacking for weakness dot deck. I would consider playing this because you're able to hit 320 with weakness with any what's it called, metal weakness. It's actually not bad, although you're already playing, I guess you're already playing Zacian, right? So you probably don't need this. Moving on. 20 less, your basic Pokemon take 20 less damage. That's like kind of whatever, I guess, in my opinion. It's a stage 2 as well. It kind of sucks. All right, Flygon. Someone's really disappointed that Flygon kind of sucks. Yeah, the extra 3 discards. Eek. No bueno. Here's the thing though, Angelo, I think this is something you're missing, is that you're only discarding the 3 energy if the Pokemon's active Pokemon is V-Max. Otherwise, you're not discarding the energy, but still 160 base damage is not really enough. And either way, expanded with Electro, like you're not running into enough. You're not running into enough V-Maxes in that format to justify that. It's standard. It's not going to see any play. Let's see. Garchomp. What's it do? Only VMAX plus, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the base 160 isn't enough for me. If it was like you did like base 200, because then you can muscle band up to the right number, right? And then you muscle band up to 200, 220, which would be much more manageable. And then the extra, whatever, you take off the difference. So what you do an extra, I think instead of 160, you do an extra 120. That'd be way better. I think I did the math right on that. Yeah, minus 40 plus 40. If it was something like that, it'd be much better. But the fact that it's base 160, a lot of your like muscle band only gets you to 180. That's not going to hit anything. Like unbanded, you can't even knock out Lele. I don't think. No, wait, Lele's 160. You can't. Oh, Lele is 170. You can't knock out Lele unbanded. That's really bad. Let's see. Cast Form isn't going to do anything. These normal types are not going to do anything. Okay, Staraptor you might see in some really annoying stall variants. You know, forcing your opponent to shuffle their active Pokemon. But, all right, Bibarel. This, no one's been talking about this, but guys, this is Octillery. Bibarel's Octillery. So like, that's pretty good, homie. You know, draw up to 5. That's solid. Someone's going to find use for this. 100% someone's finding use for this. Kind of sucks that it's a 120 HP, so it doesn't work with level ball. But we don't really care about that anymore because we got Ultra Ball back. All right, Arceus. This thing's super busted, honestly. Being able to search for any 2 cards at any time in the game, plus this shit, like searching for 3 basic energy cards and attaching them, like that is so easy to do. Oh shit, yeah, doing it for this thing too. For a DCE, you search for that. Oh my god, that's so good. Like, geez, like just the V is busted as shit. You can do that turn 1 going second. That's so good. Turn 1 going second, use the DCE. You don't care about the fact because it doesn't do damage, so you don't care. I just need to check to make sure the DCE is for anything. Yeah, it's for anything, so it doesn't even matter. The 20 less doesn't matter because you don't do damage anyway, so it's completely free. That's so broken. Being able to search for the 3 basic energy and putting it on anything. It's not even restricted. It's unrestricted to unrestricted basic energy. That's so broken. And then you got this thing as well, which is the same thing. Oh, fuck me too. You can use memory capsule and it still only costs 2 and does 180. That's so good. There's probably better ways to play that, but still, yo, Arceus V Star is busted as shit, dude. It really is. And it has a good weakness too. It has a fighting weakness. Fuck. 280 only gives up 2 prizes. It 2-shots everything in the meta, even with the DCE memory cap. Like, that's so good. Hell, you can even go never mind. You can't offset it with the band, but either way, it's still really strong. Let's see, what the fuck is Sudden Cyclone? All right, so your opponent chooses the active Pokemon with this, so that's kind of bad. On to the items now. Freshwater set, real fucking garbage. Ultra Ball, all hail Ultra Ball, boys. All hail our new all hail our new overlords, dude. It's this card is so good. Thank fuck we finally got Ultra Ball back. Now the game's now standard's gonna be fucking playable. Choice Belt. This thing's gonna be super broken too. Pick up your playset of this. Super duper good. Being able to add 30 damage to these, busted. Not much else to say about that. Every deck's gonna be running 2 or 3 of these. Oh my god, this, okay. Pot Helmet is such a dumbass meme. But if the card is attached to something that doesn't have a rule box, it takes 30 less damage from attacks. These 2 texts needed to be changed. The choice belt text here, like these need, like from here, this and like all this needed to be changed. Instead of attacks, like defend, whatever. This needed to be changed. There's no reason why this pot helmet should exist. Oh, cool. My 120 HP stage 2 is still gonna get 1 shot by every VMAX in the game. Congratulations, Pokemon. TPCI, you know how to balance a game. All right. Kindler, what the fuck is this thing? You have to discard and you look at the top 7 in your put up to 2 cards in your hand. That's not bad, honestly. It's pretty solid. So what, you go look at the top 7, so you're essentially going even, but you have to have an energy as well. So I don't even know what you'd be looking for, but I'm sure something can make use of this. Other than Urshifu can get play because, oh yeah, that's right. I guess, yeah, like Urshi's actually poop on this, huh? Oh, that's actually, I actually didn't consider. I'm like, oh, there's not a lot of fighting. Derek, you idiot. Someone's gonna pause the video too and be like, yeah, Derek, you forgot about the Urshis. I'm like, yeah, you're right, I did. So the weakness is kind of bad, but I mean, still, either way, that's still really, I'm still gonna maintain that that's a really broken deck. Draw cards till you have 5, and instead you draw 8 if anything got knocked out. I don't see that seem too much play. Sharon's Care, put 1 any damage cards attached to it. Sheesh. So what? You get to put your damaged Arceus back in your hand? Fucking why this specifically? Obviously another Professor's Research because that's gonna be perpetual. Same with Boss of Order. Cyrus, super good. Cyrus kind of neat, huh? All right, Roseanne's Backup. I have not read this. Choose 1 or more. Shuffle a Pokemon, a tool, and energy, any energy card. That's actually massive. Okay, this one's huge. So the rest of the stuff is fine. Shuffling a tool. Oh god, expanded shuffle a tool. Yikes. I know we already had Lana's fishing rod, but Lana's fishing rod plus this and people playing like what's it called? People playing Life Do Abuse are gonna like that. But honestly, the energy card, that's so good because we have no way to get special energy back in the deck, so now you do. Collapse Stadium. Oh, either player can't have more than 4 benched. That's actually that's a solid stadium, honestly. This is a really good generic stadium. So if you don't have any other stadium options, Collapse Stadium is actually gonna see a lot of play. Magma Basin. Attach a fire energy from their oh, so it just works with Kindler, right? Yeah, so it's literally just you play Magma Basin, you go Kindler, and you're able to do the thing. All right. Well, you're gonna see a lot of. I think you're gonna start seeing. I think you're gonna see Arceus Firebox, boys. Because you get that basin, that's like free. That's a free attach right there, and then you just hand attach, or you just you just go with double turbo, man. I love that they're like, oh man, minus 20 damage is totally gonna make it work. The funny thing is that a lot of DCE decks back in the day usually 2-shot anyway. Kindler Welder expanded. I don't know, dude. I'd rather draw cards, honestly. Oh, any 4 attack mons are now doable in turn 1. Yo, you right. Sheesh, that's right. Yo, that's actually really strong. You're right. That's super strong. Yeah, because you're able to go Magma Base because you're discarding stuff and expanded a lot of times, right? Yeah, all the 4. Oh, yeah, that's so good. Reshazard. So Reshazard is going to be able to do 230 on turn 1. No. Yo, both of them. Oh yeah, no, well, no, you go, sorry, no, you go, well, Magma Basin, yeah, Magma Basin plus Welder and your hand attach is your 4 energy doable and expand. That's super good. Yeah, I read that. I misread that. That's fine. Yeah, that's actually, being able to get Reshazard do 230 turn 1 is super broken. Not having to use your GX attack turn 1 to do your 200 or whatever makes that decision a lot easier. I'm sure there's other things I'm missing though with that, but and I mean, this is generic too. So this is generic support. So I'm sure you're going to see some nonsense where people are going to start playing. I bet you're going to start seeing people play this with Urshi instead of Melanie. Actually, you might see this. You might see fire and then just you attach it. Oh no, you take 2 damage counters. Who fuck cares? Yeah. I mean, yeah, we already knew about all that though. We already know about all that Volcanion stuff. Yeah. I'm thinking Magma Basin, honestly, like there's a lot of cheese you can do with that. Being able to get turn 1 attacks off. So Magma Basin's way better than I thought it would be. Double Turbo Energy is obviously super duper good. Arceus is super duper good. Oh, a lot of good stuff in this set, boys. You're gonna have to keep your eyes peeled for when the set drops though. So start deck 100 as well. We got to go over. We got the Zarude V, which I don't remember doing anything. Doesn't this have a V-Max? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, Entei. Yo, Entei fleet-footed. There's an Entei. There's a Raikou. That's the same thing as the Suicune that already exists. Oh yeah, no, Magma Basin's still real good, even though it is restricted to it's restricted to only fire types. I have to correct that in the other part of the video here. But yeah, it's still super duper good. And obviously you're able to use, this thing expanded is going to be absolutely nuts because you're going to be able to use all the busted ass fire support plus Skyfield. Seems really good. I mean, even if you try to use Sudowoodo against this, it's going to be a tough time. All right. So we were at Torkoal here is probably not going to do anything. Let's see. Yeah, Sincere, 30 more for each energy attached to your opponent. Not good. All right, Kingler V-Max. All right, Kingler V-Max can be super duper good, I think. You're able to get 5 of any water type energy. It's basically like the Arceus V Star, except for it's a little bit more limited in its use because it is only water types. But I'm sure there's something that Kingler V-Max can use. Is there any of these cards help with Metagross? I think there might be one that's going to help with that. We'll get to that in a sec. I don't know if it's coming up yet. It isn't. But we're at the Pikachu. And what does it do? Discard all, do 120 more. It's okay. I don't think it's gonna get played though. Another one here, Raichu, super duper broken because obviously it's the same Blizzard Rondo stuff, but better. Or it's just the same because I think out of the three, the Raikou is the weakest. But obviously it's proven that the Rondo decks are really good. So I mean, people are gonna try using Raikou. Obviously, especially if a lightning weakness decks get popular. Obviously you're gonna start seeing that shit going around. Let's see, Grand Bull doesn't really do anything. That does anything. Flygon, unfortunately it's a stage 2, but I could see somebody trying to cheese people with the Desert Pillar here, you know. I could see this as like a fun little ladder deck, but I don't think it'll go anywhere, honestly. Oh, they brought back trade. They brought back trade like they should. Like, this is a literally they just copied this off of fucking what's it called? They copied this is copy pasted straight off of Zoroark. Oh, that's actually really funny. But it's gonna suck because it doesn't attack, right? They actually neutered it from being an attacker, and they made it 100 HP to make sure you couldn't search it with level ball. That's actually really funny. That's cute. I could actually this stuff in Blizzard Rondo expanded. Oh my god, wait, Blizzard Rondo expanded Liepard plus Zoroark GX for like 8 trades in a turn. Ooh. Oh yeah, Chinchino. You use Chinchino. That's way no, that's way better. Yeah, Chinchino's way better. Never mind. Fuck Zoroark. All my homies hate Zoroark. It really sucks that this thing's 100 HP though. But you'd still probably use level ball, right? But yeah. Yeah, you get like so many trades. It's all trade deck. That's actually really, really funny. Grimmsnarl doesn't do anything. Marnie's Pride. Oh, fuck that does. But I'm assuming it's probably not good. Let's see what it does real quick before I continue. Oh, okay. Actually, Marnie's Pride's actually not even bad. Generic, guaranteed basic energy attached to discard pile. Jeez, that's actually a really good card. Holy fuck, why'd I fucking say that? Okay, Morpeko though. Does 120 if you're used a Marnie's Pride, but no one ain't gonna do that. Everyone's gonna use Marnie's Pride and everything except. Is Aggron any good? Let's see if it is. 5 energy cost, 270. Yeah. Not great. Oh shoot, hold up. Merciless Strike. Yeah, okay, this is good. You're able to do, if it got damage counters on it, so what, you do a Goon Ping, you're able to do 150 more. Again, 5 energy cost is a bit high, but with a singular ping of anything. Oh, you're talking about the, you're talking about Morpeko in Expanded, or were you talking about the, thing? Where you're talking about, the other one, you were talking about the trade cheesing. But yeah, no, the 5 cost is really, really bad. But I mean, if you're able to do this, if your opponent's active Pokemon already having damage counters on it, which isn't that hard, Morpeko Expanded, yeah, but having to use your supporter on Marnie's Pride is kind of lame, to be honest. Especially in Expanded. Aggron V-Max though, I don't think Aggron V-Max is any good. I think like you'd use Aggron V-Max, but you'd be putting like Memory Charm on it just to like make it so you could use this Aggron with higher HP or Memory Capsule or whatever. But I don't know, maybe not even. No, but seriously, honestly, Aggron V could be decent if you could find a way to not suck with this 5 cost. Because oof, 5 cost. But this damage, 300 damage plus the band, 330 plus a Goon Ping is 340. That knocks out absolutely everything. So if you're able to find a way to get your 5 energies on the board somehow, hey, all power to you. Expanded, this is easier because you've got Metal Links. Oh yeah, Electro Gx. Yo, this is actually really good for Electro Gx. Yeah, that's fine. No, this is... Electro Gx is actually totally fine. This is 2 DCEs and a hand attach. That ain't shit. That ain't shit in Electrode. You just play... If you're playing this in Electrode, it's legit just... It's 3 hand attaches. That's not the worst. Or it's 3 attaches off Electrode. That's not terrible. Yeah, that's not terrible. Excalibur. Oh, so the Carablast thing. Pokemon takes 100 less damage. Wait, what? So, okay. So this thing's 220 HP. Okay, I could see the scene a little bit of play, honestly. 220, what is it? So at 220, and then you get a 220 stage 2 is, or stage 1 is really interesting. All right, Zama Zenta V. I think this is what's going to be good in Metagross. Being able to discard your dead ass hands and draw 5 could be really good early game. Just in general, even in general, I think Zama Zenta is going to be really, really decent to use. Being able to, again, discard your hand, draw 5, just if you're on turns you're not able to attack, seems super duper strong. So expect to see Zama Zenta V, this new Zama Zenta V played one, or at least as a 1 or 2 of in some of these other decks. Haxorus isn't going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. Team Yell Cheer. Any combination of Pokemon and supporter cards except Team Yell's Cheer. Okay, so they made sure you can't loop it. I think it's actually a little decent little supporter. I don't know if I'm going to use it personally, but I could see some decks playing 1 or 2 of this. Barriers, typical how, and Marnie's Pride is really effing good. Getting that, getting free attaches in this game is super great, and you know, being able to put it from the discard pile into one of your bench Pokemon. Bench Pokemon does make it a little bit. Yeah, it's the thing is that the Zama Zenta it's just for setup. So like there are so many decks that can't attack. If you're going first, you can't attack, so it doesn't matter. Like it's like Intrepid Sword, right? So Intrepid Sword, you draw 3 and end your turn, right? So you know, in turns you're not attacking. Zama Zenta V is still very valid. The attack is not great though. Actually, no, Revenge Blast is actually pretty good. Oh, actually, hold on. Is this the same thing as is this literally double? Yeah, I think this is double, right? So it's the exact same thing as double. So yeah, I would honestly try this too with Electrode expanded. Yeah, so this little mini set's actually not bad, honestly, or whatever. I think this is, I don't know if this is a mini set. I'm not sure when this is coming. I think it's supposed to be coming with our Brilliant Stars. I think there's a few more cards to be revealed as well, so do keep tuned for that, I suppose. All right, boys, that's gonna do it for today. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see me live, you can catch me over on Twitch. Link in the description down below. But until the next time, I'm Derek for Table 500, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.